Well, hello there, and welcome to my playthrough of Abandoned Places from Amiga. I believe this is the second full playthrough of the game here on YouTube, and a first with commentary. For those interested in my opinions about it, I will add a review of the game in the very end, but for now, let's get into the playthrough itself. This is an optimized playthrough. I'm not speedrunning in the game, but I made strategy how to get through each level without missing anything. And most of my overall strategy is built on reaching level 8 with all my characters. There are 26 levels to finish the game, but another 4 that I can't access on a single playthrough since the levels you get are decided by which city you first visit at the beginning of the game. One important thing I should point out is that whenever I had a random encounter in the later levels, I will keep silent. You can for the most part skip those sections if you want to. I also put shopping and traveling in the end of each video so that each one can begin with a dungeon crawling. Much of the game is very easy, and even when I forget to use the best tactics you probably won't notice. From previous playthrough I felt that one weapon per character was enough, unlike other games where I use dual wielding. But I forgot you need to use the shield in the left slot to make it work. For the most part I don't bother about buffs, and I reach a point where also damaging spellcasting get kinda moot. And while I think I could have enabled minimap on more locations, the minimap is usually not helpful when you already know what to do. With all that said, let's check the introduction first and then jump into the game. Okay, let's begin. Let's start a new game. Now I will select the characters that I know have the highest stats important for that class. It's guesswork though what the stats are most important, but I think this will do. Leonon have the highest health, highest strength, highest constitution, and second highest dexterity in the game. Autumn have the highest dexterity, second highest strength, third highest constitution, and fourth highest health. Dariel is a priest and he have the highest wisdom. Dianor is a mage and he have the highest intelligence. I'm going to turn off the music. We are getting immediate attacked. First thing I will do is to use my characters to push. And I will use up some mana cures. Then we will use Mage Shield, and we will use some Mage Bolt. So, do some more mana cure. Okay, we find the two keys here. Here we can pick up rocks. I don't need rocks. We can also get a firestone, and I believe there is a torch here somewhere. There it is. I'm not going to need either of those. I don't need stones. I don't need any fire source. We are going to get on just fine without. The goal in the first map is to reach 2000 with my fighters and 1000 with my mages. If I do that, I am able to level up immediately when I reach the city. We will begin by, and I can use push here. Let me just show you. I can use push like this, and it will be an extra source of experience points in the beginning of the game. I will use my mage to store all the money, because if my mage or cleric are weighted down, that's fine. If I get overloaded, I am not going to have a problem. Club here is pretty slow. I'm not going to need it. These guys are, when I defeat them, you will see I'm going to get some weapons from them. So, I get bonus experience each time I heal someone who is wounded. I can walk on fire, but I'm not able to leave there. Instead, we are going to go up in the corners here. Yeah, I'm almost there with my mage. We can store up keys on you. Let's see. That's my mage finished. Right. With both the keys collected, we're able to go downstairs. And here it's dark. Since I am, since I don't picked up the torch, I'm going to use medic. With the hands too, but it doesn't make much of a difference. Let's see, we're heading down the center path here. Here we are able to use one of the keys. Let's see, we're able to go into this corridor. We can use the other key. Here we find the first sword, and we are probably going to be able to do some pushing. Let's see. There's another club. I don't need that. I think that's the right path. Some light, some mage shield. Rope. I can use one rope, I guess. Yours. A bit. Let's see. Leonor have a bit. Dariel have a bit left to go. So this is the exit of the map. We just check. DNR is reached the goal. Dariel have 200 left. Leonon have a bit left to go. Before I leave, I am able to use one resting. We are going to use light with you just to get some extra experience points. We are going to use some minor cures with you, and then we rest. That's the Dariel done. My fighters still have a bit to go. That's pretty fine, however, because we are probably going to head into a encounter on our way to the mainland. So let's leave here. Can't remember who you are or what you're doing here, but you feel at least 1,000 years old. You try to recall memories of your life, but with no success, and the world around you seems to be changed after the evil ruled. We are now standing at the Overland map, and we are going to spend a significant amount of time here. The first thing I will do is to turn on direct pathing. We will search automatically, and we will just walk down here, and we are soon going to encounter some horses. Surprise first. Okay, so on the Overland map, we are going to encounter monsters, and when we do, we are going to need to find them. And I can tell you that finding them is going to be the difficult part. Okay, let's see. That took us a pretty long way to get our stuff. And we are going to try to sleep. Now I can sleep. Okay, we leave. Here we can make sure that we maximize the chances to not get encountered again. We found horses there. Now I'm just forced to stand here, and we are going to wait for the boat to come back. Enabling that because that reduces our chances to get encounters. Now once the boat have arrived, I am able to switch over to the boat, and we are now on the boat. So we are heading into mainland. Luckily there aren't many boat rides that I need to make. So these villagers, I visit one of them once in a while, just to be able to visit a pub where I'm going to be able to sleep and recover some stamina and eat. I'm going to walk at night. Let me show you the city here. Here we only have a church. The church is used to heal, and we can also use it to show our characters. What we are going to do is to head north. We are going to head to one of the large cities. There are two of them that are large. I'm going to walk at night because I want one more encounter. This is Calcallon. That's one of the large cities, and I'm not going to go in there, but I'm heading for Twilight. Here I want to attack the monsters because I want a bit more experience points. You can tell my fighters aren't in good condition yet. But if I can get them to 2000 experience points, I'm able to level up them once before we head into the next dungeon. Behind. See, we'll focus on you now. Because I think that I am able now to push myself up to 2000, yes. As I said, finding the monsters is the hard part. I think I heard somewhere that the designer agreed that the areas they used for these encounters were a bit too large for what they needed. Let's see if we can sleep again. It's almost. Okay, we let me see how long it takes for me to just rest here. Yeah, I'm just going to stand here and let him regenerate to get up to 2000 experience points, because it's going to help a lot in the next dungeon, and it will skip me a step, so I won't need to do that. I have some food. I'm generally going to rely on the elven wafers. I will show you them when we get there. Think I can sleep again. Yes. And there should be enough for me to take myself to the end. Like so. I'm going to say before I enter up here, and we are going to continue in Twilight in the next video. So, bye for now.